All right, hey guys. Yeah, got a bit kind of got a bit confused about the stream today. So we had some different times going on and whatnot. So anyway, maybe no one will be here today. we'll just see how it goes. But I'll just plug along anyway because yeah, I'll just keep working on this, and yeah, obviously, you know, putting up on YouTube and stuff, so you can watch it all there and whatever. So basically, we're going into. I've been working on some stuff in Blender. Yeah, these are some. What have I got here? There's some little props that kind of been working on. I just turn this little guy on, light them. So some little houses. Yeah, and kind of just been learning more about this whole process, watching some tutorials and things. The Jad Saber one's really great. Made his little water meter box, and then kind of continued on doing some of my own things. So kind of like projecting textures and things like that. It's really cool. Super fast. It's lots of fun. Kind of trying to work out how to do all the kind of cables and, you know, various bits and pieces and things like that, which is, yeah, like I said, really cool. Yeah, then I've been excuse me. I've been yeah, then putting that into a scene, which is kind of looking like that. So yeah, I guess I'd say this one's probably like 60% of the way there, I suppose. Really want this to have like kind of a futuristic kind of cyberpunk feel to it, not necessarily like a Tokyo neon sign kind of cyberpunk thing, but yeah, but more of that sort of futuristic, lots of pipes. You know, this is some sort of dodgy area over here with some sort of like, you know, body part kind of shop and stuff. Anyway, we'll get there. I'll keep showing you guys, but obviously like learning Blender a lot more, and want to just, yeah, keep working on this stuff and showing you guys some techniques for how to do all this as well. Yeah, so we'll just kind of continue on. I might just open up. Let's try and find the. Just need to find my file for this stream. What is it? Twitch. Where am I? Yep. Can't read. Blender. All right. Let's open up this guy here. See where we were at with things. And I think that today, what I kind of wanted to do was start to just build up some more of these elements. So yeah, this is kind of where we left it last week. I think I was telling you guys about this atmosphere, physical atmosphere plugin that you can get for Blender, which is really cool. Yeah, and we've got some of our land stuff here and some of our buildings and things like that. So it's kind of it's heading in the direction. It's still kind of like nowhere where I want it to be, but we're just gonna keep working on it, and yeah, getting it into a good spot. So all right, I might just close down this guy here as well. Don't save, just so we've got that closed down. We got this one here. Yeah, so remember last week I showed you some texturing stuff, like how to project those textures onto some of these elements. So that was really good. So we got some of that stuff happening, which is looking pretty cool. And yeah, this week I'm just going to keep making more of these elements and basically removing a lot of the 3D coat kind of ones, which is cool, and just developing these up in Blender, like building these in Blender. So what I might kind of do here is I might even close this scene down, maybe, just so it's a little bit simpler, because that's how I was doing those other ones, which is kind of nice. File new. Yeah, so I think that we've only got one Blender window open here, so that's cool. Hey Bradley, how's it going? No, it's all good. Just showing some stuff I've been doing in Blender. Maybe show that at the end if people weren't here and seeing that stuff. Anyway, so yeah, once again, what I'm gonna do here is I did some amazing drawings earlier on. These are pretty good, aren't they? So note to anyone, anybody can do this, right? But yeah, I just was like, okay, what do I need to? I want to build some elements that are like a little bit more medieval. So what are the things that I kind of want to build? And I thought, well, I just needed to go back to my reference and just kind of look at like what those things are. So I wanted some towers, maybe some more like these kind of elements. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Maybe some more of these kind of elements, and we're going to mix this with the Egyptian stuff. And I may even need to like kind of do some more kind of like Egyptian buildings or whatever, but we'll just see how that goes. So basically I've got this here and I'm just going to have that up on my other stream. Yeah, sorry Bradley. So I hope, I think I uploaded that one. Maybe I didn't upload it, but you can check it out on YouTube. So yeah, we've got all those VODs on YouTube. So yeah, you can check those out there if you want. But yeah, last week was just kind of tidying up the scene and stuff. So yeah, and if anyone's got any you know, any questions or anything, just feel free to ask me in the chat. So so what I'm going to do is just try and model up some of these elements in Blender. I'm just making this a bit more of a reasonable size so I can see what on earth is going on. Let's go to Blender here, and I'm just going to keep going through like how to model this stuff. So yeah, all right. So what I want to do here, this is like pretty simple stuff really. Let's just, I know that cube starts out as pretty small, so let's make that a little bit bigger here. I'm just going to turn this. You can display kind of the floor, just turn that off. It's kind of like gets in the way, get rid of that. All right, and let's just start working here. So I just want to make this a little bit wider, something like that. All right, and then you know what? Here's my first mistake. Let's not make this. Let's make this round. So let's start with a cylinder. And I've had a busy morning today, teaching classes and various meetings and whatever. So, yeah, I need to just relax, relax, and do some blendering. All right, let's go Shift D, which will duplicate that. Let's hit Escape, so it kind of like leaves it in the same spot. And then what we're gonna do here. Transform this scale down, something like that, and then hit S and just make it kind of bigger because this is going to be sort of this roof type element. Yep, I think that's kind of cool, something like that. All right, let's go tab. So tab will go into edit mode. Then in edit mode, you can kind of actually alter the geometry of things. So basically just have, you've got kind of vertex edges, faces up here. So I just want the face, just grab that, hit S. Yeah, we're just gonna make it this kind of shape. But with this here, I'm looking at my reference. So I kind of want this to be a little bit different here. So let's just make that like that and just hit the move tool and sort of drag that down somewhat. And then I might just need to go S and just make it a little bit bigger. I'm just looking at my reference for the kind of scale of things here. So something like that. All right, I'm just going to grab this guy down the bottom. So just hit Tab, Shift D, Escape. Move this up. S, scale. Just want that to fit just slightly inside of that one there. It's pretty cool. All right. Just holding shift middle mouse to pan around. Once again, like, just do the Blender Guru donut tutorial. Fantastic for learning how to do this stuff. straighten this down, change that proportion a little bit. Right. And let's put this guy on top, Shift D, escape. Right, just make sure that's sitting on top of that one. S. Scaling, move stuff around. All right, it's getting a bit of a tower. Actually think that maybe what I can do is like make this. What am I going to do? This. Just changing these proportions a little bit. It's cool. All right. All right. Sorry, just looking in Photoshop. Oh, whoops. Back to Blender. All right. Cool. Let's add a few little details here. Just want to get this scale kind of right. So just hit Tab, right click, subdivide. That'll give me like some more faces around the edge, which is pretty cool. And we're just going to grab these ones and go Alt, select them all, and then select, checker deselect. I just want to put another edge loop in here, so I'm just going to go Control R and just click that and put it kind of like here. Just get this, you know, castle stuff. All these castles have stuff going on. We're gonna pull out, extrude some of these. So just go Alt click, that'll select that whole, all of those guys, and then select, checker deselect, and then let's go Alt E, extrude faces along normals, and oh gosh, it's good if you're like sometimes away from there. So Alt E, extrude faces along normals. All right, so we've got that type of thing. So that is cool. One thing I'm not sure how to do is like just select. Just trying to think about how to do this. I just want to select all these edges. I don't know a fast way of doing this. It's probably a fast way. No problems with just failing doing this some noob way in the stream. Right. Just select all these guys quickly. Not really quickly, but as quickly as possible. Alright, and then let's just hit S, I reckon, and just drag those in a little bit. Oh, I forgot to change the title of the stream, did I? Uh-oh. Can I even do it now? Maybe. Week 7. Let's change that. Update. Did it work? Oh yes, it worked. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Thank you. Yeah, so week 6 is probably still up on Twitch, isn't it? But I don't know if it's on YouTube yet. But anyway, we'll make it happen anyway. If it's not, okay, so it's cool. Got that one done. You know what I should do is I should just let's just try and make this a little bit faster. Delete, so I don't have to do it all again. Shift D, escape, move, S, yes. Let me just put that one in there, and let's just scale it down a little bit. Could just hit G. I just find that annoying. It's not quite accurate as I want it to be anyway. Alright, cool. That is starting to get there. Let's add some windows and stuff just for a bit of scale. It's an amazing piece of blendering. So let's add in a couple of extra edge loops. Let's do like this here, do this here. Let's select all of these, hit Alt, no, Alt there, that one. Let's do hit E and then hit S. It'll let you like kind of scale them outwards. That's pretty cool. Yay. And then let's go up here, Control R. Let's get in some edge loops for some of these windows. Oops. So that, Control R, add another one in, then I can move it around. Alright, so let's think about trying to get these scale of these windows there. Okay, and let's maybe add some in down the bottom as well. Maybe they're like higher up there. Add another one in. Cool, and then select these faces here. Just Alt select, and I might go same thing. Hold down Alt and Shift. Should be able to get those ones as well. So let me select all of those things at the same time. Oh yes, I am the tech guru. Oh yeah, you can tell from my blendering skills. They're getting better. They're getting better. Select, check and deselect. Oh god, that won't let me do it on those ones. Fine. Okay. Whatevs. Alt select. Check it, deselect, and then let's hit E and just nah, why is that doing that? E, let's hit, no, maybe we want to just scale, maybe scaling down, yeah it will, okay, because we've got like circular one, okay, so that makes sense, kind of. All right, then there. Yep, cool. Sweet. All right, got some windows. Amazing. Let's go through. Oh, all right. Select. Check and deselect. And no. Hit E, then scale. Yay. So you got to kind of hit like extrude first, and then if you just scale it, we'll just scale it out from these other faces, but if you hit E then it will let you kind of do it individually. Yeah, the other thing you can do is like on these faces here you can hit like I, and then I will let you inset stuff. Yeah, and then you can hit like E and then extrude and do whatever it is that you kind of want to do. So yeah, that's pretty cool too, but you don't need to do that for this because these are going to be a long way away. I'm just going to grab let's just go out of edit mode. Let's grab this guy. This is just clipping through the roof a tiny bit. Let's just move that up. I've got a bit of wiggle room there, I do. Alright, cool. Yep. Alright, let's just do some windows up here really quick. Control R. Let's get that edge loop. Control R. We want this one, somewhere there. Alright. Let's go back to the faces, Alts, there we go, select, check and deselect, same thing, E, then S for scale, drag those guys in. Alright, and then we've got some medieval building stuff. Very exciting, and I lost my Photoshop window. Alright. Yeah, Bradley. Yeah, I was doing it some other times. I just couldn't remember where it was. Hey, that little option is like, oh, yep, need that. Very useful. So that's cool. So we've got like one of those, and I think that'll be pretty good. We can kind of texture that up in a bit, and let's make some little like tower, little bitty bobbies. I want to, you know, a couple of towers. I'll just bring this up. Let's maybe like, oops. Let's maybe like make one of these kind of towers, and then it might be good to have like a taller kind of tower. But I have these ones. Yeah, all the same sort of stuff. But yeah, let's make like a big one and a small one, and then I want to make maybe one of these. Yeah, one of these sort of shapes here, potentially. So you might not need. And the other thing I want to do is like make some smaller, just some little houses, right? Just really simple, because they're going to be really tiny in the scene, but just make some little small ones. So I'm just going to put that over on my screen, and go back in what program we had, Blend. All right. So we've got this guy here. I'm just going to hit Control J. That'll just kind of merge it all together. Let's move him over there. What are we going to do with these other towers here? Let's go Shift. Now I know we kind of did these in 3D Coat, but I just want to do them in Blender because it's going to be like super easy. So let's go. Let's go Shift A and make a cube. Let's have these ones as a cube. So there's these towers. They're a bit kind of smaller. All right. I'm going to do here, how are these kind of made up? It's pretty simple. Let's go to tab, let's go Control R, add in one of these guys, put it in here, go up one to top, hit S. Alright, and then we've got that kind of working. Let's hit E, just extrude that up a tiny little bit. Cool. Remember, if you want to do things like if you want to select, say like this whole bottom piece or whatever, right? If you click this little toggle X-ray here, then basically it means that it will sort of do like a, what's the word, like back face select kind of thing. Yeah, it means it will sort of select everything. So then you can just drag around and it'll select all those faces there, right? And then, you know, you can do whatever you kind of want to do. Let's not do that anyway. It's not what I was thinking about doing, but I was just letting you know that's where that is in case I haven't gone over that. Just wanted to move this one down a touch. Right, let's do that. And then we need to, what else am I kind of doing? All right, let's insert a cylinder. Now you can do this two ways. I can either just do it straight into edit mode, or we can go out of edit mode and kind of add in a cylinder here. Mesh cylinder. All right. Okay. Let's go to kind of the top mode here. Just drag this around. Yeah, I just want it sitting just inside. Try and get it sort of like as even as possible. All right. And let's just move it up. And let's just go to this top face, hit tab, hit S. And we can sort of, yeah, start just moving like a little bit quicker here. Let's maybe do something like this and just move that down. Hit E, hit S, and then we can just, don't want it to go too far in, but just having like a bit of a different shape to that. We'll grab this one here, move that up, hit E, and like drag that down, maybe hit E again, something like that, S, so drag that out, just to create like a bit of a different shape, right? So that's a bit cooler, just sort of breaking that up. Kind of thinking like big, medium, small as well, right? Like sort of 70, 30, 10, just in terms of even the split up of that kind of shape, just a bit of a kind of like design principle. And there is, you know, I'd love to like in these streams and stuff, like even go over some design, you know, design fundamentals things as well. So we'll get there. I think we'll just, yeah, keep coming up with things to talk about and do. Maybe I need to have like another separate stream, maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's hit tab. So I just wanted to add some cylinders into here, like some columns. So let's do that. So I'm just going to go shift, right click. That'll get your little 3D cursor there. And then when you go shift A, mesh cylinder, it'll just put that kind of like on that 3D cursor, which is pretty cool. And let's just transform these guys around, get them to be the right kind of size. Yep, cool. Something like that. There's probably a way to like duplicate these guys better than I'm going to do this in some sort of circular array kind of thing. Yeah, Bradley, yeah, use PureRef. I just have these in Photoshop so I can draw on there as well at the same time. So yeah. But yeah, PureRef's pretty cool. So I'm just going to go Shift D, escape. Let's just move this one across over here, and what else do I want to do? I wonder how you make. I wonder if you can make these things like see-through or something, right? I'm sure you probably can. Shift D, escape. It's going to rotate these. Like I said, this is probably a dumb way of doing this. Anyway, so good. Won't take long. Let's get it to 90 degrees. All right. Shift D, escape. Just rotate this. 45. Still want it like 45, and then want it 60. Close enough. Shift D, escape. Oh, I'm just gonna put this in here somewhere. How are we going here? Whoop, 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 whoop. So there's like that. Let's grab like that one and that one. Rotate. Guys around a little bit here, then I can fit Shift D. I can fit another one in there. Oh god, there's probably a way better way to do that. Anyway, that'll do. It's done. What's done is done. All right, something like that. So that is pretty cool. Now let's just kind of cut some windows in here. I'll show you like another way you can do this, kind of like sort of sneaky blender kind of way. I'm just going to go into tab and let's just let's like, oops, hang on, what did I do? Made it edge loop, do that. What did I want to do? Yeah, right. Let's just. Oh, what do I press? Tab. Control R. All right. Let's put some of these guys in here. Actually, you know what? Let's undo that. Undo. Go Control R. Put some more of these in. But what I want to do is I'm just using the middle scroll wheel on my mouse, and if you just scroll, it'll add more edge loops in, and that's cool because it will make them like an even distance apart, which is good. So, yep. Hey, Solace, how's it going? Oops, now I just messed that up, didn't I? There we go, here's the escape and they'll go there. All right, now let's go Control R and just add in some extra edge loops in here again. So I just want to have these like windows that I'm putting in. All right, I actually think that's pretty good, sort of somewhere there. All right, and then what I'm going to do is let's do like a little dodgy way of doing this. You can actually just hit K on your keyboard and I can literally just like draw stuff in, which is pretty cool. So we'll just like draw in some arches. Oops, hang on, need to hit enter. Oops, okay. Let's do something like that. Enter and okay. Oops. Okay, let's get that not snapping. That'll do. That'll be fine for what we need. All right, and now what I can do is pretty cool. So you can basically like sort of draw in anything you want, which is really cool. Like something that's I guess kind of similar to 3D Coat a bit in terms of being able to put stuff wherever you want to. Oops. Let's hit E and just extrude those guys in. And I'm just going to do another little edge loop here and let's just extrude out. There, a bit far. Oops. Nope. Just move it back. Nope. Come on. Just something like that. And just to fit in with like our kind of design elements we've got going on, let's sort of add in some of these extrusions here. So Alt, select that, E, S, yeah, all right, pretty cool, and yeah, I think that's looking pretty cool. All right, let's sort of make a bigger tower, yeah, really quickly, so making these bits, and this is going to make our whole scene in Blender just go like way smoother, which is what we want, which would be really good, rather than having like all that real heavy 3D coat stuff. Like I would do that, because what I might do is like do a maybe there's like a secondary painting that we do where that, you know, the first temple that I kind of sculpted out in 3D coat, we could do something that's a bit more close in on that, another shot, and that's where we could really kind of use that you know, those 3D coat, you know, kind of elements. Although, however, I'm like learning more, you know, of that sort of like texturing in Blender using the UVs and stuff, where yeah, it's kind of giving me stacks of ideas for yeah how you can make stuff in Blender pretty quick, which is super awesome. So yeah, all right, got that one done. Let's just select that one, Control J, and that'll kind of group that one together, which is good. And then oh cool, awesome, yeah, other people learning in the stream, that's great. No, I mean the knife tool, no, not really, like it's yeah, I was let's have a look. I'll show you this one here. It's like the props. Oh, hang on, let's get cancelled. Let's open a new Blender. So it's pretty cool. You can have like a couple of blenders open at the same time. Let's do like these props, and yeah, basically you see here that like this is like my little UV sheet down here, and yeah, I made quite a lot of stuff up in this one. Like I had to, the photo was not like front on, so I actually painted a lot of stuff in Photoshop and just, you know, connected it all together. These have the same door anyway, but you won't notice in the actual thing because they're far away. But yeah, if we go hit click on this one, hit tab, basically yeah, I just knife tooled that whole like pizza. Yep, just drew that out, and then you can just extrude it out. It's really cool, and I didn't even have to move the texture or anything. It just like stays there, so it's great. Yeah, so it's really cool. Yeah, so much fun. Yep, and these ones here, Yeah, I thought this is like a bike rental machine kind of thing, and yeah, this one kind of turned out pretty cool. So yeah, you can do lots of stuff, lots of fun. All right, yeah. So let's make this taller tower now. So shift A, mesh cube, yes. All right. Okay, what do I want to do here? I want to let's make tower. Yay, done. Sometimes what you can do is just like put in a plane. I'll show you that. Like just shift A, mesh, plane, right? And you can just make that as big as you want. But that can just be like a nice little ground, you know, component, just so you've got sort of everything, you know, sitting on the ground or whatever. If that sort of just helps you, you know, kind of know how big and tall these things kind of are in relation to each other. So this guy's probably a bit bigger. Hey, this guy's probably like way bigger. Anyway, we don't really have to do that just yet because I can do that in my actual scene. But yeah, you know what I mean. All right. Excuse me. Let's just quickly start making up this tower. Hit tab. Select face. S. Like that. Go those guys. Cool. Let's go. Control R. What do I do? Yeah. Just break up this a little bit. Same sort of thing again. Oh, that one's pretty good. Let's click that. Move down. Just go to my face mode, which I think is face. You hit number 3, and that will automatically go to face. This is like 1, 2, 3 on your keyboard. Let's go E, S. So hit extrude first, then S. Oops. 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 Come on. E, S. Let's drag those out a little bit. Cool. Alright, let's cut in some windows really quick. These can just be square ones. Let's do it the same. Let's do it the same. Control R, middle, mouse. 4 of them. Oh, oops. Yeah, escape. I'll snap to the middle. Control R, just break all these up. Control R. Control R. There, if you want to sort of, you can get it front on so you can sort of make sure of those proportions a little bit. Yeah, and then let's do, kind of fail. Fail. Could have done that around here. Let's do that around here as well. There we go. Let's do like a little checkerboard select thing again. So select, checker deselect. No. 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 That's not going to work. Let's go and select these guys. Selecting. Alright, let's hit E, S. Scale them in. Alright, select these guys down the bottom. Uh-oh, what do we do? Just getting lost. E, S. Whoa. Go in, please. Escape. There we go. Cool. They're obviously like they're getting offset at a bit of an angle because like the way it's extruding them. Anyway, I wonder whether if I just all right. do it that way. But like, yeah, this is not going to matter for these ones here. All right, what do we got going on here? Tower. Let's maybe let's go this one here. Let's add in edge loop here, and let's add in one here, and there, and here. Cool, and then we're gonna have to select these guys. That. That'll do. Let's extrude these up. Just give it that bit of, you know, castle-y bit. Let's grab this. Let's grab this guy down here. Let's go tab. Let's just go. Let's hit tab on here and then hit P and buy loose parts. And then if I tab back out, it'll, you know, kind of give me those bits. So Shift D, escape. All right, and I just want one of these guys here. Maybe we're going to make him a little bit bigger. Let's make sure that that is kind of in the middle. All right, and what else do we want? Let's go. Actually, maybe an easy way to do this so we don't have too many parts of this one is tab. Let's grab that. E, S, scale that down. So we've got a cylinder coming out there. Just, there we go. Cool. All right, now we've got like a bit of a tower here. Let's do similar things. Just add some windows into this as well. Control R. Control R. All right, let's grab this one. It's cool. People doing lots of Blender, and yes, I do need a save, don't I? Let's save. Check and deselect. All right. E S. Oh. E. E S. There we go. All right. We got our windows there. Probably need to. If I'm going to do that on the other ones, let's just get a bit. Get into some of these details a little bit, just adding these little sort of like window sill kind of areas. Something like that. Select these guys. I'm going to see what this does when I hit E. Yeah. See, I don't want to do that. Let's just do these individually. Oh, actually, if I do... Hang on. Hold on. What about if we go Alt E, extrude along normals? There we go. Yep, not that far. Not that far. Not that far. Oh man, I need to get a better mouse. Oh. Alright. Sweet. So I could have selected all of these guys. So if you do Alt E and extrude along normals, it'll extrude them, you know, straight out rather than kind of offsetting them. So Alt E, extrude faces along normals. Yeah, cool. All right, here we go. So getting a few more of these kind of little castle elements, medieval kind of pieces. So I think that's kind of good. I might add just some little kind of like spirey kind of bits. I think that could be kind of cool too. So let's grab this. Edit mode. Let's grab this guy. Shift D. No, you know what? Let's go into edit mode first and make a little thingy thing. Tab edit mode. All right. It's my good way of explaining how to do art stuff. Just make a thingy thing. It's going to make a little spire. Oh. There we go. Making a thingy thing. you get the idea. Spires. Making some spires. All of the spires. Alright, so... Alright, Shift D, escape. Let's move this bad boy across over here. Oh, cool. That kind of like fit in sort of pretty nice. Alright, let's just get it kind of in the middle. Whoops, that one. Just hit G. Move it around. Line it up. So when you hit G, if you're on like the front or top side, it will just follow that, you know, it won't kind of move around in 3D space, so that's good. When you hit G and you're in 3D space, it kind of moves around in 3 dimensions, so it can be a bit tricky. You can control that with the middle click on the mouse, but sometimes I just like using the gizmo. I just kind of find that just a bit like kind of easier to get it in the space I kind of want it, I think. Just moving that one down. Just trying to think, what are we going to do here? Looking at my reference. All right, we'll do this. Let's go in here. Select this. Right click. Subdivide. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. So that's okay. So I just hit the X here, and then I hit the X-ray, and just select all of that stuff. And oops, no, sorry, oops, unselect. Select all of that. I should get it all right. No, apparently we didn't select that bit. Hang on. Ooh, escape. Sorry. Why won't you get you guys? There we go. Now we got all of those, and let's turn that off and go select, check and deselect. Ah, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. It's not what I wanted to do at all. Maybe we can do this in 2 parts. Maybe that'll be okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Alt. Was? Oh, I see what I did. I see. Don't do that. Hey. Undo, and save. Let's do all of those things. Maybe just forget what I was going to try and do. File, save as. And because I like not always doing art these days, because I'm doing lots of meetings and emails, yeah, whenever I'm kind of doing art stuff, it's just, yeah, it's my fun happy place. It's good. I was going to add like some kind of beams and stuff in here, but maybe what I might do is like, let's just try something. I'm just gonna go Shift, Alt, select all that, and let's go select checker, deselect, and let's go I, and like inset all of these somewhat, and then let's go Alt E, extrude faces along the normals. Come on, up. E, oops, no, escape. Alt E, extrude faces along normals. Cool. I mean, probably for what I'm doing, like that'll probably work, I reckon. So I just wanted to split up this roof texture. I'm just sort of thinking about how this is gonna work. So I think that'll do. So select, checker, deselect, hit I, and then hit Alt E, extrude face along normals. Oh, really? It's going to be zoomed in a little bit more. Alt E, face along normals. No, this one. Okay, that'll do. Yep, cool. All right, that's just going to break up those panels a little bit. Cool. I'm just like looking at my reference for little design elements I can add to things. So just go back into this one, go tab, get it front on here. Just going to add another edge loop in here, and let's hit Alt A. Whoop. Cool. So yeah, just breaking up these shapes a little bit, and we kind of mess around with like textures. Just go on here. What did I do? Do my windowsills out? I did. Yeah, cool. All right. I think that we're getting close with some of these elements just to start playing around with. Okay, well, I think what I'll do is I'll just texture these in here, and then we'll move them across into the bigger scene. Yeah, so most of these are like pretty simple. What do I want to do? All right. I think let's bring up my Finder. So I guess that I've got some. Can't remember what those textures from last week. Let's have a look here. Twitch textures. Cool. Okay. Let's just start adding these and just go into material. Click new. And then down here, we click on this little icon, change that to shader editor. We just drag this up a little bit. Here it is here. In all its glory. We're just going to add that castle wall texture into here. Just drag it in and then just zoop into the base color, and it will do stuff. Yay! Right, and then basically what we do is just click tab on here. Change the shader editor to the UV editor, right? And then we've got this here, and what I'm going to do is just select this whole thing. So just hit L, and then let's just do a cube. Sorry, and I hit U, right, for UV, and hit cube projection, and let's zoom out of this here, and just make sure that this is all kind of like on this. Right, and then this should kind of be it. Pretty good. That's all we really need for that guy. And when we get lighting stuff in there, that'll kind of work with the what am I talking about? That will work with the kind of windows and stuff. So we can do, if we just click on the little Eevee thingy majingy, right, the renderer, we've got a light here already, I think. So we've got a light. Let's move this bad guy up. Let's just, you know, put him somewhere in the middle, and let's make it like 5,000. 15,000. Alright, let's get to light this guy up. 25,000. Cool, we'll just see. So the other thing we could do is we could yeah, just kind of apply like a different, like a black texture to some of these guys. Maybe I will do that, right? So go in here, find the windows. Find the windows. So select all these guys here. You kind of have to, like when I was making those buildings and stuff in the other Blender file I showed you, this is kind of stuff that you have to do quite a bit. This is just, yeah, you always fixing windows. Making them look cool. Oops. And like I said, you know, hopefully we can do some more of these streams, and I'll show you guys some of those techniques and all of that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, I've got all those windows selected there. Now let's do like a new material. So let's add a material, new material. Let's call it Windows. Windows, and let's make it just black. Right, it's pretty easy. Black. All right, and then let's just go assign, and that should just assign. There we go. So now we got some little, you know, black windows there, which we'll see how that goes when we kind of get it into the scene. But you know, for now, that's fine. But yeah, it's pretty cool how this like just textures this stuff like, you know, super quick. And like if we're looking at these towers and they're like this far away, like yeah, it's gonna look pretty good. All right, so let's do the same thing. This one here. What's cool about this now is we can just hit tab, go out there, select this guy. So select this one first, then shift click on the one that has the texture that you want, and then just go Control L and go materials, and then it will basically just add that material, you know, straight over onto this one here. So yeah, once again, like pretty cool. And we've got different windows on this one, so same thing, we just go select the windows here. All right, did I do them around here or not? I just had them on the front, that's all right. And then we just go to this one, just click sign, boom, done. Right, and now we got this guy here with little windows. Let's make the columns here like maybe a different kind of color. Let's get new. Let's just call them like columns. Let me spell that right. Whatever. Pillars. Oh, where am I going? Fail. Fail. Anyway, pillars. All right, and let's just make them like maybe some sort of brown color. All right, let's select these guys, this one, and then click on that one last, and just go Control L, materials. Yay. All right, let's go out of that kind of render mode. Sometimes a bit hard to see. Assign these, Control L, right? Easy. If you ever want to like not have one of these ones as being the same as that, you just basically see how you've got a little number here, 12. You just unclick that and they'll basically unlink it, and then you can change it to red or green or whatever your heart desires. All right, now what are we gonna do? Let's do the roof. Hang on, I just want to have a look at my reference here. Maybe the roof is kind of like a different color stone roof. I'm thinking that maybe as well. Maybe I don't. Man, why didn't I think of these things earlier? Let's go. I'm going to make this castle. Sorry, got stuff on the screen that you guys can't see. It's always very exciting, isn't it? Let's grab this one. So I'm looking at some of the reference here, and I'm thinking that to get it to fit in with like my Egypt stuff, it might be good if it was like a lighter tone kind of medieval, right? Like a lighter tone. You've got stuff that's sort of like more of this darker grey, but maybe we wanted that more sandstone kind of color, right? So put one back over there. All right, I got this guy here. Throw him in here. All right, so let's just change the color. Now, there's probably like ways in Blender you can do this using like color ramp. Well, yeah, I don't know. Pro user. Pro user. Yeah. You know, just trying to match those other things. And yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's just call this save as text castle word texture 002, obviously. All right, let's go back to Blender. Let's go back to Blender and let's go into this material and into the, what is it, shader editor? It's not that one. It's this material here, and just click on the little open image and change that to Castle 2. There we go, and that'll change all of them. Yeah, that's cool. That's better. I think that will fit. I'm probably gonna have to retexture those other ones too, like in the other scene, but we'll, you know, whatever. We'll get that, it's all right. And these ones, this one up top, kind of need more of a grey stone roofy thingy. Maybe it's red. I was going to do these ones red. Maybe this little guy's a bit red as well. Let's try. What do we got here? Let's just quickly Google stone roof texture. Yeah. Something like that. Let's go copy image and into Photoshop and new and paste. And yeah, I mean, whatever. It's pretty small. It's just maybe. Let's just, I'm just going to see how this goes, right? So textures, so JPEG, roof, stone, 001. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. This, yeah, there's a high chance this won't work, but let's just see. Let's go new, go back to my Finder window and drag in. So I'm just literally doing this in my Finder window, just drag it in, right? Sorry, just showing you because I know it's on the other screen. Let's go to color, and we've got that now. Now I'm not sure how to do this. Let's see. Let's go UV editor. This is like a round thing. UV editor. Let's go tab. All right, and let's go L. And yeah, makes sense. Let's try U and cylinder projection. And then, oh god. Maybe it is just cube projection, I don't know, but let's see what that looks like. It's actually like kind of okay-ish. let's just try it. Go L, select everything. U, cube projection. Oh, that works better. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of cool. Now, the thing is, like, yeah, I think I want this to be, like, smaller. Like, the scale of that texture kind of be smaller. And I think that I want it, like, a bit more orangey. So let's go back into Photoshop. This is easy. We can do this. So let's just go Control U. Thanks, Buddy Pow. Any art competitions in terms of like for CDW, you mean? Is that what you sort of mean? I'm guessing that's what you mean. We used to, hey, we used to do some art competitions. Maybe we should do that again. Yeah. We used to do stuff. I think I've been talking to someone about doing them again. So, yeah, perhaps we can... Zoe, if you're watching the stream, we need to do some competitions. It could happen. Yep, smash that down. So this is just going to give me like a better kind of scale, right? So it's basically making all the tiles smaller by adding more of them in. We'll see. May work, it may not. JPEGs, let's call this the roof one. That one, let's just overwrite that. Yep. All good. Yep. All right. Okay. So what do we want to do? We're going to go back into the shader editor, and we want to change that one to the which one? Nah, roof stone. That one? Yeah. Yay. Oh, yeah. Cool. That's good. That works better. It's got some weird stuff sort of on here, but like, it's not really going to matter. I don't think it's going to matter. Is this, what is this? Let's maybe make an area light. That's probably a little bit better, isn't it? Doesn't really matter. We're just sort of seeing what's going on here. Can we even just, let's even just make it this atmosphere. Oops. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's make that like 30, maybe 20. A bit of light. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to see like how this stuff sort of would look. It's going to look way different in cycles too. Yeah, no, I think that's good. All right, so let's just go this one, link it to that one, Control L, materials. Yeah, pretty cool. You can see the scale is changing in this one. So, and we've got some different parts as well. So let's go, no, actually, you know, we better do this properly, hey? I watched, what's the lazy blender tutorial guy, like Ian Hubert, I think his name is, and he's got like there's like another video he's got that's not on his channel that's about a world building chat he did at a Blender conference, and he was talking about like, you know, getting good at art and 3D and, you know, drawing, whatever the case may be, and he was like, I can just tell someone how to do something technically, but then they don't just click the buttons and it's exactly the same. And they're like, why is it not exactly the same? And, you know, he's like, well, because it takes like years and years of practice. And he was showing some of his old art, and he's like, yeah, I got these pipes and they just don't even go into the wall. And I got this road and the road just ends into the building, like straight on. And he's like, why did I do that? I don't know, just because I was lazy, you know? And yeah, it's like, it does take a bit of practice and patience to not just be lazy, right? Like all the time. So let's just hit you. Let's go back into the UV editor here and hit you and hit cube projection, because it was that one, wasn't it? And then we need to just scale some of this down. And yeah, that's got better looking rocks. Sort of. Sort of. Yeah. Maybe we need to subdivide this some more. Maybe. Once again, we're going to be pretty far away. Let's just see what happens if we... You know what I think I did then was I didn't select some of the back. Hey, I reckon that's what happened. Yeah, see, that's what I did. What a rookie. Rookie. Let's do that. Then we select it all. Yeah. And then we go U. And what was it? Cube projection. All right. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Tab. Yeah. That's better. But now we just got some of those weird faces like hitting the light. So can I even... Let's go back into that one. Select those guys there. And I guess I can like subdivide these, right? Let's see what happens then. Still get a bit of that. Anyway, I got some ideas for that. But then I'm gonna have to add that material. This one's gonna take this one's a little bit more painful, isn't it? But anyway, be alright. So let's like unsubdivide that. Let's think about this. Right, otherwise it's going to take ages. And then I want to go through and select all these guys, all windows. Stupid windows. Bane of my existence. They're right. Leave them alone. They didn't do anything to me. Yeah, and it really like that whole inhibit thing. It kind of like, yeah, it struck a bit of a nerve where it was like, oh, not a nerve. It just was like, yeah, that I think that is one of those things that students sort of have, is like you're just kind of lazy, not with just being lazy, like not getting out of bed and playing Xbox or whatever, right? But just with the thought process of what you need to do with your art kind of thing. So yeah, you got to fight that. Kind of just practice as well. Practice at not being lazy. Sounds kind of weird, right? But I think a lot of that stuff is just practice. So I go back to my windows and I click assign, and yay, we've assigned our windows. Now if I go out of here, that's cool because you couldn't sort of see those windows before, remember? But now you can kind of see them, so yeah, that's cool. All right, and let's go up to here, and I wanted to, I don't know what I want to do. What am I going to do here? Let's, you know what? Let's just assign. I think what's going to be easiest. Let's see. Let's assign. We want want to assign the material to. No, we don't. Not like that. Uh-oh. Can I undo that? No, I can't. Oh no. Sure, I can undo that. Okay, we can. Alright. How do we do that then? Okay. Let's think about this. Tab. No, we haven't. We need to turn this one guy on as well. So we're selecting all of that. All of that bit. And then I want to hit. Just thinking about this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I got it. So I want to make a new one, and then I want to change that to the material 2. That makes sense. And then I click assign, and then we can go U and do cube projection. Is that right? It's sort of right. It's looking pretty good. All right. But why won't it let me? I'm in the UV editor. Select all that. Material. Don't know why. Don't know why. Kind of working anyway. Actually, what I was thinking is maybe for this, maybe we can even be like a bit simpler. So I guess that's that, right? Yeah, cool. All right, let's go tab. Let's actually just make this like a color. So let's do a new material. New. I'm just going to call this roof 2, and just make it like that sort of orangey, yellowy color that I wanted. And then hit assign. Let's go tab. Yeah, that's cool. And then go to Blender, sorry. And then do I want these bits darker or lighter? I'm just sort of like just trying to keep it a bit simpler while I'm designing it. And then if we want to add in more, you know, textures and things, we can, right? Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Let's take X-ray off. Bradley. Did I get your email, Bradley? I don't know. Did you just send it? Maybe. Actually, I do remember, maybe. Bradley. Hang on, Bradley. I'm just... Is it Brad Shedden? Is that? That's the email I'm looking for. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I can. Sorry, I didn't get back to you. Just yeah, bug me if I don't. Yeah, no, it was cool. I thought the painting was looking really good. This is going to be a pain to select because they're going orange and my color's orange. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, it's alright, we can do it like this. So what I'm thinking here is maybe this is a different material, new, let's call this struts. Sure. And let's make them like a darker brown. Let's try. Assign. Cool. So yeah, I was just trying to break that up a bit. Alright, select all the guys here. Struts. Assign. Go through. Find all the ones I didn't do. Yeah, anyone can feel free to bug me. I always have so many emails and things going on. I always need bugging. Don't stress, it doesn't, I don't get annoyed. I just go, oh yeah, I had those other 18 things to do. Are these brown? I don't know, I can't tell anymore. Guess that one's not. Sign. Oh no! I signed it to orange. Assign. There we go. Alright. We're getting there. That one. Assign. That one. Assign. Sweet. Is that one? No. These ones? Can't tell if they're brown or orange. Probably not that it really matters. I say like not that it matters, not because like I'm being lazy, just because this is going to be really far away. But yeah, you get the idea. It's looking pretty cool with you know, not too much work. Let's get back in here. X-ray mode. Select that. Make that the roof. Assign, and then turn off X-ray mode. I didn't do like those front little bits, did I? Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I love how fast this is as well. I really like through doing that kind of like that cyberpunk shop one I'm working on. I can really see how this can. It's very cool. And I've been working some more on like spaceship stuff, things like that as well. So yeah. Just trying to do, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm on the Blender train. That's for sure. For years, like I really tried to get, you know, like kind of heavily into Maya. Just always found it kind of frustrating. But Blender doesn't quite have that level of frustration. There's I feel like there's some stuff in Maya you kind of do that's like, it's almost like it's sort of hidden, like it's in menus, but you're not necessarily sure that it's like does the thing that you're clicking on for it to do. I don't know if any of you guys have played with Maya much, but yeah, I know like our, you know, our 3D guys here, like that do like heavy duty 3D, they love it, right? because they just know where all the things are, but sort of coming in from, especially with more of like a 2D kind of base. Yeah, I've always sort of been okay, but never quite been able to really grasp, you know, how to use my like efficiently for what I wanted to do. But I feel like Blender, there's a much faster learning curve on being able to get it to behave the way you want it to behave, right? Which is very cool. Now, what was this one? This material here, that was material 0, 0. Let's call this roof. Oh, 1, so we know what's going on. Let's save. Yeah, I haven't really done too much with Substance Painter either. Let's go with that one, but yeah, it does kind of look pretty fun. All right, let's really quickly do that one. All right, that's not working quite so good. Oh, but I reckon if I just hit A and S, shrink this down. No, okay, we need to go U, cube projection. Here we go. That should do the trick. Let's go A, G, just get that to fit. Yeah. Cool, yeah. I mean that's pretty cool. It's looking a bit like a circus tent. Yeah, nah, we'll see. I think it'll be right. I just want to have those nice, like, sort of pink sort of roofs that a lot of those medieval kind of photos have. But yeah, we'll see. All right, let's go. Click on that one, get that one. Control L, materials, tab L, select all. U, cube projection. A, G, S. All of the alphabet. All of the alphabet. All right. Windows. The windows. Really want to get into start to actually make this city start looking good today, but we're almost there. Just keep adding more stuff, hey. All right, windows, sign, sweet, cool, good, that's good. And then we just want to add to this roof X-ray mode, select that, select, oops, and we need these guys here. All right, and then we want to do a new one, don't we? And we want to go roof, roof 1, and then U, and no, we didn't do a sign, yep, and then U, cube projection. Is that right? What am I doing now? Oh, it's a working. We're all good. All right, so there we go. So we got some pieces here. Not sure about this. We'll see. All right. Back into Blender, and I've got 2 windows open. All right, it's pretty cool. No, I don't. Let's close this one down. I'm gonna have 2 windows, or let's just go open recent. That one? I think it's that one. Don't save. open up this one and we're gonna toggle away from the camera. There we go. Yeah, got all this stuff here. Okay, cool. We're good. What I want to do is probably like start thinking about the initial kind of thumbnail as well. So Photoshop, we should probably, I might have that here. Window demo 1, yeah, cool. So kind of going, you know, kind of trying to get this kind of vibe going on. So yep, so we're gonna have to maneuver things around a little bit, I think, but that is okay. So I might just copy and paste, and let's actually start. Oops, what did I do? What did I do? Go out of that group. Alright, so let's start for the next little while. Just mucking around Blender and trying to get this to work. Let's see. Alright, so let's start somewhere. Oh yeah, I see. Alright, I've got that. Alright, let's copy. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do with some of this stuff. Just gonna keep working on it. Alright, let's go back to this other Blender window and copy this guy. Go back to this Blender window and paste that one in. Sweet. So here's little. Oh, that's not flipping him upside down. Alright. So we got this guy. I might let's just do a really quick render. Whatever, I don't even care. We'll just leave it there, right? I just want to see how that is going to look. My circus tent. Maybe I need to make those things white, not brown. Yeah, it's a circus tent. Oh. Did I put some? Hang on. Yeah, I thought that's what I did. I didn't actually copy that bit. So let's go. Oh, before I do this, hang on. Let's fix this. What do I do? It's just not the right. It's just not right. It's just not right. More something like that. I'm just gonna assign that to all of it. Yeah. Oh, let's do it some other little guys down here. Yeah, alright, so let's grab that and Control J, merge that down, copy, go back to the other one and paste. To paste it. I did. And I have another one here. or too many layers. Maybe, don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's looking better. It's looking better, and we've got a little spire thing as well, so that's good. Alright. Shift right click, view, align view. View to cursor. Okay. Sometimes Blender just starts rotating around weird stuff. That's a way of kind of fixing that as well. Yeah, alright, so we've got that, and let's grab in these guys as well. So grab that one, all those. Hold on. So make sure we grab all of these guys. Control J, Control C, paste, S. Do that. Yes. Uh-oh. We added a light in. I did not mean to do that. Delete you. And where'd you go? You went all weird because I was trying to scale a light. Alright, these bits are already feeling like this is going to fit together nicely, which is excellent. Control J, Control C, another one, Control V, S. Let's get him in here for now. Oops. Move that along the right little bitty bit. So yeah, to my camera, and I feel like I've got the general gist of this kind of landmasses and stuff. So yeah, let's start working on where I'm going to put these like buildings. So I wanted this shape here. Let's move him around. Just try and get these sort of like organized somewhat. Let's got this one and this one. Move these guys. Move these guys. Yeah, they can be something like that. And we had some windows in these, didn't I? No, I didn't. No, that's all right then. Just probably want to change that material as well at some point. Let's change that in here to an image. Castle wall texture 2, right? Yay, cool. It's just that little bit lighter. Yeah, that's good. That'll fit in. All right, cool. Let's go back. Let's keep arranging. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this whole thing, right? I think that we can. I like this shape, but might be a couple of things that we got to make in Blender here, but so we go. I'll delete that. I think that we're going to get rid of a lot of geometry. It's pretty cool because yeah, a lot of this other stuff is now Blender kind of stuff. All right, so let's go back. So what I want to do, I want to have a shape here. I'm just going to duplicate this one. So to me, like, I feel like this is the real fun part now, is like kind of just, yeah, getting all this together. Sometimes I like to just not do these all at exactly 90 degrees as well. You know, like I'll rotate them around, but I'm not too fussed if it's not exactly 90, you know, because it can like shrink this one down. sure that this is fitting in the grounds. So it's a bit of a pain when you got these landscapes and stuff sometimes. Alright, so I'm gonna start paying like pretty close attention to the scale of things, just because some of these are going to be my key components. So I'm going back to this camera. Right, just looking, I've got these two, this one, sorry, covering my mouth while I'm talking. Yeah, so I'm looking at my thumbnail, right? I'm even thinking, let's do something crazy. Shift T, escape. Let's make like a huge one of these. Back into the camera view. And we're going to have to change the scale of those pictures. They're very large pictures there. That's cool. We've got this guy. Alrighty. No, I think I can see where we could have that. Yeah, those elements that I had kind of before. Sorry, I'm like I'm talking out loud. All right, start moving. Moving some of this stuff around. Sorry, think a bit. Oh. I don't want to have that cut through. There's oh, got a little. What's that little floaty guy there? Who are you? What are you doing there? What I might do is just, I was kind of using these as like little flat pieces, which is cool. Oh, there's another one there as well. So. Be nice if. All right, let's just try and fix this quickly. So it'd be nice if I didn't get that little overhang there. I could just use it like this. Just throw it into the ground that way. It's probably better. It'd just be great if it didn't have that bit on the top. So let's just fix that really quick. See if we can't go X-ray mode and grab those. Or maybe do that. Just go. That, yeah. And grab that. Go in there like that. So it's just like not overhanging as much. And then that might give us some nice little like steps and things. So I just want bits that will sort of fit in between, like little ground blocks and stuff. Should be pretty cool. And then we're going to have our main kind of, yeah, I might have to bring that, we'll just re-export that other bit in. Yeah, I deleted that, but what do I do here? Sorry, thinking. It's when you're doing the design bit. It's like, oh, it's hard. Gotta think about all this. Let's make a brick that I can, yeah, we can start kind of using here. You can sit there. I don't know if I want it quite so close to the water's edge, but it's okay. I'm just going to put this on top of it. Let's get these guys in here. Need to rotate them. Where is 90? Around there. But oops. Undo that. Undo. Just trying to get this thing about the scale here. D over there, shift D back there. Yeah, so I'm going to bring back that other element just to add in those sort of like front pieces with the kind of tower and the window and all that stuff. Just going to go back to my camera. So that one. Somewhere there. Starting to get stuff in the way. Drag that little guy go across there. And what will yeah, some stuff that will really bring this together is when we get like some atmosphere and fog and all that kind of stuff in here. Pretty cool. Let's grab this guy here. that to connect into the wall. Thought we textured that one. Oh, it must have been that one. Or did I rotate that around or something and lost it? Yep. I have to fix all that up. That's alright though. We'll have to make a whole bunch of like scaffolding and all sorts of stuff. But it is much more user friendly and stuff now. We've got that things are a bit more kind of just like projected textures and stuff in Blender. Which is very cool. Just need to rotate these guys around because the windows aren't facing us. You know, it took so long for us to make. Let's rotate them around so we can see their windows. What we got here? Floating stuff. Yeah, remember I said I wanted to put in some little buildings and stuff as well. I think that would be good. I'm just going to delete that guy because I think this one works better. That's kind of just like a bit of a whoops. As a bit of a ground plate. It's almost like, you know, kind of like cement foundation kind of thing. Throw that around. It's a good little base. It's for everything to kind of like go on top of. Let's check back through the camera here. It's not look pretty cool. Let's do like a really quick render. Let's say quick. See what happens. So let's get in there, building this up. We're gonna get some trees in there and all that kind of stuff. Lots of stuff to do. Play around the light with things a bit more. Do all sorts. Yeah, you can see how, yeah, just mucking around with this light plugin's super cool. Yeah, there we go. That's looking pretty cool. And then what you can do is like you can put in cubes and things to like kind of block off the light, so you can get some cast shadows and things that you kind of want. It's pretty cool. You can see I've got that cube up there. So if I rotate out of this camera, It's on top of that thing. I made it too big. So we can... Yeah, you can like throw this around in space. Let's see if you can get it to, yeah, cast some sort of like interesting shadows. It's kind of cool, and you can have all different shapes up here and all sorts. There is some other ways you can kind of do this in Blender, like with noise textures and stuff as well. But I do find sometimes it is hard to control that. I think that's like kind of a pretty advanced thing to do in terms of, yeah, having the control that you want over it. But yeah, I mean, you can see that we're going to get something pretty cool. Takes a little while to muck around with this. Yeah, what you want to have in light, what you want to have in shadow, so on and so forth. And then every time you move like the azimuth around, it's going to change where the shadow is. Yeah. Yeah, I just find I play with this for ages. I'm just going to hide that cube there. Sometimes better to just get that light where you kind of want it. And the other thing that would be really cool is like when we push in some atmosphere here, that'll really start like separating these kind of planes out. Yeah, and getting that distance between the elements. You can see this really like affects some of those local colors and stuff. So yeah, it's important. It's important to get that right. And then I've got, if I go Alt H, that'll bring that cube back plus plus all these other things that we were demoing. Like, so now this cube's going to be like casting a shadow, you know, somewhere else. So you're going to be like, no, I want it to go, yeah, over there. And you can hide these cubes from your render. We'll move that there. We're not really getting anything in shadow. And then I just sort of go back and check it in the camera. See what's going on. And you can also Shift D some of these cubes and maybe get like some of the water in shadow, you know, and playing around with that. It's pretty cool. Then you get like nice sort of light strobes and things. Move your eye through the composition. It's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, and you can just sort of start controlling that around, right? Really cool. So now, yeah, starting to try and get this like matching up in the composition a little bit more. So, yeah. So let's just go back to just the texture mode. Things go a little bit quicker there, but I mean it's super fun. Once you get it to this point, it's like kind of building a whole world. And I think I said this kind of like at the very start, which was like we could eventually get multiple paintings from this one scene, which obviously is very cool. So I'm looking at my composition and there's some sort of thingy here. Alright, rotate that around a bit. Let's make that bigger. Move that across, rotate this guy. Just make sure that he's not sitting above the ground there. Let's go to my camera. In here. Down a little bit. Go. What else have we got? Yeah, so once you get it, like I said, once you start getting to this point where you're kind of like designing in the camera, it's like, oh yeah, this is fun now. Alright, so the guy's got to be way down here a bit. Ooh, whoops, don't do that. I want you to go that way. Let's mess around with the scale a bit. You got to be careful sort of doing that because all those scales relate to one another. So yeah, I can't move it. I can't make him too big because it's, yeah, because then they're going to be different scale to one another, these towers, right? And you want to sort of avoid doing things like that. But you can get away with a little bit here and there. So I'll put this guy top of there. Rotate it around. Let's undo that. Let's go orientation, local. And I'll just be able to move that straight back there. All right, let's go back to camera. Cool, so maybe there's like a couple more of these guys on here. Shift D, escape. Shift D, escape. Camera. Yeah, and just keep building this kind of city up. Oops, I'm in that cube in the sky. So I wanted to make a few sort of smaller like town style buildings, right? Which would be pretty cool. So I want to have those guys. That'll help a bit. Sorry, I just said that will help a bit. What will they help? That will help the scale a bit, right? So we've got these big towers and stuff. We don't really quite know how big stuff is yet. So if we start getting some smaller little town buildings and stuff in there, then we can really like kind of scatter those around and things. Yeah, and yeah, kind of work on that as well. Brad, yeah, I'm gonna yeah, we're gonna paint on this as well. So yeah, we're gonna get these. We get the characters. We've got some characters in there. We've got some. I'm gonna get some palm trees. Lots of palm trees. Gonna make it have that real like River Nile Egyptian kind of thing, but infused with this almost like if you know, in medieval times, you know, the English or whatever took over Egypt. and just started building all of their medieval kind of forts and stuff, and turning pyramids and into you know, medieval castles kind of thing. So yeah, just gonna keep building this up. But yeah, it's looking starting to get there. Our water is very blue at the moment. We'll work on that. Show you how to do that. We had some noise and stuff to it, and yeah, but I think it's coming along. This front piece, maybe we can see a bit more. So I'm just looking at like my composition, the painted one, yeah, and I want to get some more kind of like, yeah, scaffolding and things like that in here as well. Camera, so I'd like another, oops, uh-oh, I'm on top of that cube. Another one of these. D. Yes. One of these around, I think. So make sure that fits into the ground over there. Because like you might be like, oh well, I can't see that from the camera, but that could cause problems later on if we do some shots from different angles and things. If some of those elements like don't fit into the ground, so yeah, you've got to be careful with some of those bits and pieces. And I will do stuff like, so there's some bits here where it's like kind of doesn't, there's like a wall that goes into a wall and whatever, but we'll just add in stairs and get everything to be like pretty functional. Oh, look at that. It's a cool like shot, isn't it? What's cool about this? Yeah, you can just be like let's see what's that looks like from that angle. Oh yeah, it's cool. And like, look how good those textures kind of hold up and stuff, you know, and you're painting those things over. Gonna look pretty cool. She kind of don't mind that shot. Just remember that. Should set that up as a camera. But yeah. Oh yeah, we could have boats, all sorts. I think I had boats, didn't I? No, I didn't have boats. But I definitely want like some statues, big Egyptian stuff. And yeah, scaffolding and things. Like this is all being kind of constructed, and town buildings and things. So we've still got heaps to do, right? But like I said, you know, if you think about it, it's week 7, 14 hours. We're like kind of one day of doing bits and pieces. And yeah, hope you guys are kind of, you know, either following along or learning some other blended techniques and, you know, mucking around with it for sure. So yeah. All right, well, I think that's it for today's stream, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye guys.